Let's talk about Leo's new girlfriend. So here they are together.
Or not new girlfriend, I mean. Because aren't we leaning towards it not, like we already said?
Wait, well, is this his girlfriend or no?
No, it seems like it's a non-story.
This
Leonardo
girl
DiCaprio.
is 23.
Oh, that one.
No, this girl is 19.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But he was just sitting next to her.
Yes.
Right. And people, they had a photo snapped and it got out and people just assume because it's Leo. It's like,
It's not a bad assumption.
he's probably dating her. And she's
What's
19
the
years old.
context of this photo?
It was like an album release party or something, I think I read, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Leo and her name's Eden, and they were at a release party and they were sitting together. In
I'll
the
be
same
honest,
group.
he probably fucked her. Like, come
He's
on.
probably trying.
Like, if Leo's at a private party with a 19-year-old model sitting next to him, the math, in my opinion, checks out.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough history with him that
It checks out.
it's
They
not
were
a
at-
totally absurd assumption.
Yeah, they were at Ebony Riley's EP drop party.
She's with him, clearly, by her body language.
I mean, you might be reading into that a little bit.
No, they went together. There's no way.
Okay,
I'm
let's
sure.
dig. Let's dig in.
I'm
Zoom
sure
in.
of it.
You're that sure.
She's got this face like she's just kind of waiting for him. She's just kind of on the sideline.
Interesting.
He's having a conversation. You know, she's feeling a little awkward because she's at a place she doesn't know anybody. She's there with him. You know what I mean?
How does the rest of the story go?
Yeah.
Acoustic
It's like a
version or
fanfic.
some shit.
Yeah, I want to know how this ends.
2 Chainz is there. He's playing
Yeah,
some
2
It's
Chainz.
acoustic. His
Version or
acoustic
some
set.
shit. Like it doesn't make sense.
They go back to a hot club.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
2 Chainz there.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio was there in his story.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
God.
Is Keem there?
Yeah, Keemstar's there.
Oh
of
my
course.
God.
My 40th birthday, I was in Las Vegas.
He dropped her off.
Oh, AB's tight little
You okay?
throat.
I'm good.
You guys want
Acting
the
up.
real fanfic of what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Here it is. Let me wrap this up. Then I'll tell you what happened. Obviously, they linked up probably on Instagram. Leo goes, hey, obviously, I just want to say hi. I think you're cute. I'd like to go out for a cup of coffee sometime with you if you're interested. Of course, what girl would not agree to that, right?
You think this was premeditated?
This is what happened. What I'm
got
telling you
it,
right
got
now
it.
is what happened. She, of course, says yes. What girl would say no? She knows it's wrong. She's only 19, but she knows that every girlfriend of his probably, becomes famous too, right? So it's kind of a good opportunity. And you get to meet Leonardo DiCaprio. Who wouldn't want to do that? I'd say yes.
I'd say yes.
Yeah. And so they go out for coffee. They have a nice time.
They know each other. I see. By the time we're at the party, we are a couple.
We're deep. We're
Well,
deep.
Leo
we
and
spent the
and
day
his
together.
model.
We
Okay.
spent the day together. He strategically planned this out. So they go get coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and he says, hey, my friend, this famous musician, is having an album release party tonight. You want to come with me? Of course, she's going to say yes to that too, right? Exciting.
Bumping.
They start drinking a little bit. He spends the whole party like he's Leo. Like everybody's just lauding over him. This man is that biggest celebrity in the world. They're drinking, they're having a good time. Everyone is just kind of kissing the ring, and she's probably just like, I cannot believe I'm here right now. This is Leonardo DiCaprio, the living god. And that's what he puts out there, right? Because that's how people treat him, right? At this viewing party.
I'm happy she didn't get her fake ID taken away.
What?
She didn't get her fake ID taken away at the door.
She didn't even get ID'd because she was
It's a
with
private
Leo.
party.
It's
That's
like,
what's so
wow.
exciting about it.
Oh, she's with Leo, obviously.
Yeah.
It's a private party, and he brings her a drink.
Yeah, they look down.
You know?
Security, they look down.
Yeah.
It starts as a champagne that they pass around on the little circles. Because then it's like, oh, you just grab it, you hand it to her. Then as the night progresses, they start drinking a little more. He goes, hey, I'm going to go to the bar, get a whiskey. You want one? No, he doesn't do that. He brings her back a whiskey. He doesn't.
Doesn't even ask.
Yeah.
Ooh, not a good vibe.
So they start drinking. They're feeling good. They start making out a little bit. okay. So there is a little romance. She wasn't sure. She's like, I don't know where this is going. I don't know if he's interested because he plays it aloof. He plays it cool. He's Leonardo Dicaprio. She doesn't know how he actually feels. Then all of a sudden, he starts macking her a little bit. And she goes, okay, so he is into me. This is crazy. Invites her back to his place. Incredible penthouse, top floor, private elevator. Insane. Beautiful, modern, elegant. They come out.
I can
What's the
see
decor like? Like, wait, is it
Yeah.
modern or is he
Open
like,
space.
Light colors?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's kind of
Airy.
minimalist?
It looks like the Titanic on the inside.
No, not at all.
Well, that would be opulent.
It's
Yeah, that's
insane.
what I'm wondering. If it's
No,
more
it's
like
airy. It's modern.
he likes kind of like that minimal vibe.
It's like the apartment in The Departed.
It looks like the Gatsby's house.
Guys, were you there? I was. Stop.
Can we
You
can you
fly
put
on
up
the
the photo again, Ian? Can we just take a look at that? This is a lot coming
I'm
off.
telling you, it's all there, bro. It's all there.
This is
You guys just aren't looking close
amazing
enough.
amount of information that you've extracted from this photograph.
We're
Well, hold on.
interrupting,
I'm not
guys.
done.
I need to
Okay.
know if they smash or not.
I'm not done.
I'm waiting.
They come out of the elevator. Stunning, modern. She's never been in a place this nice. Top penthouse, probably in Santa Monica, overlooking the beach, or Beverly Hills in one of those tall sky rises. And she's just stunned. This is like, she feels like she's in a movie. So he pours some like really nice champagne. They start drinking. They start talking a little bit. He moves in closer. They start making out. They both knew where this was going. They start making out. They do some heavy petting. Things are hitting up. Then Leo says, excuse me for a minute. Walks, comes back to the bathroom.
Here comes the twist.
He says, join me in the bedroom. Would you want to join me in the bedroom? They start declothing themselves. They start feeling and touching, going around to third base, which I believe is probably oral sex.
Feelings.
Yeah, right?
So they're on
Yeah.
they're on second base.
Okay, just a second.
Sex.
She puts his hand down his pants because she's like ready to go.
Jacket off.
And what's interesting is that he's limp, totally limp.
Right.
Oh, he's got that whiskey dick.
Oh no. Not again.
Well, I think the problem actually goes even deeper than the whiskey. I think Leo has an issue. Nothing excites him. He cannot get hard. He went to the bathroom and ate 5 Viagra.
or something, yeah.
And he thinks, if I can get this 19-year-old model, this beautiful goddess, then I'm going to be able to get it hard. And he comes back, and he despite how much Viagra he gets, he cannot get hard. And he's thinking his heart is pounding because now he's embarrassed. And he's thinking, not again. And now she's thinking, am I not good enough? Am I not hot enough? She doesn't know that he has this problem. So she's trying to jerk off his limp dick. You know how awkward that is.
And terrible.
It's just not moving at all, man. And I'll tell you what, she's like, okay, maybe if I go down on him, something will happen. So she starts going down.
Socks.
And I know this is graphic, but it's not moving. Also,
While
I'll
sucking
say
the
that
smart
Leo, he doesn't manscape. He doesn't care because he's Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's overgrown as
he's got
the wreck of the
pubes, like-
Titanic at the bottom of the Atlantic.
This man has pubes for days, so it's not that nice of a situation for her, but she does it anyway because it's awkward and she feels bad and she's feeling insecure. So she goes down. He can't get it up. She says, she tries and tries, nothing happens. And she says, is there something wrong? And he says, no, there's nothing wrong. It's just been a long night. He feels bad. She feels bad. He's just trying to smooth it over. Obviously, this isn't the first time this happened to him. He says, it's not you. It's just, maybe it's the alcohol. He blames the alcohol. And he goes, well, you know what? It's been a long night. I'm getting kind of tired. Maybe if you want to head out, we can talk later. She heads home. Never hears from him again.
Wow.
And the truth is, I think what Leo's standard is that if a girl can get him hard, either probably by putting a finger and getting his prostate going or something like that. But there's something. So the girl didn't get him hard, and it's not her fault. But she goes home, and they never talk again. And he blocks her on Instagram.
Well, listen, I didn't really think there was any validity to this story. I thought you were digging way too deep into a single photograph. But it's just been brought to light that that photograph is actually cropped. In the original, well, Ethan
I was
actually
there, motherfuckers. That was right after I got out of the IHOP or whatever.
Yep.
Denny's, was it?
Yeah, you were just farting up a storm in Denny's
Just
a few
farting.
minutes before, and you were like, I got this invite to this release party. I'll go.
I
And
follow
then you're
her.
like, I'm gonna
Say
stalk
hello.
Leo and follow him home.
Yeah.
See what he's up to.
Right.
Did you guys know that what I just said is basically 100% true?
Yeah.
Don't tell me you couldn't see it all happening.
I'd say it's just as possible as nothing happening,
It's happening.
which is saying something.
Let's do a poll.
Maybe they just happened to be sitting next to each other.
I mean, it's like the line from
No, that's impossible.
like the bathroom line, probably.
Dan, are you that naive, bro?
I'm not. Listen, I'm not
being not nice.
totally discrediting your version of these events. Clearly, you were there. You have a more insight into the situation than me. I'm just offering an alternative explanation.
Right.
The way she's
Right.
turned towards him and flicking her hair, they're together. I'm sorry. You guys are just way off base.
I agree with you, Ethan.
Thank you, Zach. Somebody who understands me.
I will say she is like leaning into him
They
more
went there
than
together.
you would a stranger. I will say that.
Yeah, they went there together, dude. The hair flicking is a sign of like comfortability. She's
Oh yeah.
here. Everyone's goofing on him on Twitter, though. Can you do a poll if people think that what I said is accurate or no?
I mean, I can, sure.
Oh.
Is Ethan's version of events accurate?
I don't think Leo
Yes.
can get it up.
No. Let's see what the
And I
community
think-
thinks.
I think he thinks by dating these young models that somehow gonna help him get hard. 80% yes, Dan, eat it. It's going down a little bit, but not a lot.
Yeah, it looks like the audience is on board with your version of events. And again, I mean, you were there. I'm not trying to discount that. So you clearly have more insight into the situation than any of us.
This is a bad poll, however. So
Oh, is it?
the
Why do you think it's a bad poll?
well,
What's the problem?
they all are. So,
I see good poll.
all right.
Best poll.
Here's people goofing on him on Twitter. Good night, especially to Leo, who is now dating the 19-year-old goddess of youth. What's her name? Can I see a different picture of her? Is she a famous model? Oh,
Eden Polani.
because I kind of want to see how young does she look. But she's a model, I'm assuming. So let me ask you a serious question. What are the chances that a young, famous model just happens to be sitting next to Leo? That's his type. You know what I mean? That's like his type.
We are young, we are older.
Look
I
at
mean,
this.
I know he dates young women. Has he ever dated a 19-year-old? Has it ever been that young?
I don't know. Young 20s for sure.
Yeah, not that
People
it's
thought
like-
he was going to mature and date older. Hell no, he's going the other.
Hell
As
no,
he
he's going
gets
the other
older,
direction.
the women get younger. Oh, she's Israeli. There it is. I mean, it's hard. It's kind of hard to tell her age in these like massive, crazy photoshops. I bet if you saw her in person, she'd look like a child.
Zach,
I thought you
I know
did.
Ethan's Jewish and you're Jewish, but playing the Hava Nagila as soon as we mention that anyone is Jewish, it feels a little anti-Semitic. I
I
just
allow
have
it.
to point that out.
Well, that's Jewish.
How?
I know,
I wear
I-
a Star of David around my neck.
I get
How is
it.
that anti-Semitic?
I'm not
We're
saying that
honoring
you're
her
anti-Semitic.
Israeli
I'm saying it
heritage.
feels anti-Semitic to play
How?
Hava Nagila every time a Jewish person
Well,
is mentioned.
okay. Let me help with an analogy, maybe.
Okay.
if every time a Hispanic person comes on, you play like mariachi.
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, like even if you were Mexican, wouldn't that be a little weird?
I feel like this is like,
I like it though.
it's a
Zach.
Jewish podcast. Like, I don't know, maybe. And
I get it. I'm not accusing you of being anti-Semite. I'm just pointing out
I'm embracing my
off.
culture.
And it's a Jewish podcast, bro.
I'm
it's a
embracing my
Jewish
culture.
thing. Don't worry about it.
Jewish
Ethan's-
podcast. That's like when they said Seinfeld's a Jewish show.
It
It's a
is.
Jewish show.
It is.
Okay, but the only person you need to please is me, and I like it.
Okay, then that's all that matters.
All right, fair enough. I've said my piece.
Every time someone's Arab, by the way, Zach, can you play some like?
Play.
Yeah.
Can I make a really offensive joke?
Nope.
No, you
You can
can't.
tell me after the show. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, would love
Let
to
me
hear
type
that.
G.I.
it.
Jane 2. Can't wait to
Here,
see it.
let me
If you
type
have to
it.
type it, it's already a no.
Let me type it, and then you can say.
Here we go. This is progress.
Honestly,
No, yeah, I guess
This
we
is
shouldn't,
a good
we
joke.
shouldn't discourage
This is a
this.
good joke.
absolutely not.
No, you can't.
But that song's
See,
a bop.
I wouldn't be comfortable doing that.
Of course not.
I'm-
That's psychotic.
You can say it if you want, but I don't think you should.
Well, why
But I
even
want to
go
correct
there?
you and say that's not actually a thing. It's not like Seinfeld.
It's a fire
not even
song,
song
whatever it
say.
is.
It's hard to find.
I don't think
It
it's a
used,
song.
yeah, it became harder to find. The mariachi one's a good analogy.
That was a plenty good analogy. It was.
Well, he's the one that started it. He said when an Arab comes on.
As an Arab, I was.
But, okay, but I wouldn't be comfortable with that because it wouldn't be my place to do that. I feel as a Jewish person, I feel like,
There it is.
you know,
There it is. Dan. Here's a
Jewish
history.
podcast, Dan.
It's a
He has
Jewish
dated.
podcast. You guys wouldn't get it. It's a Jew thing. You wouldn't get it.
Dan, you're Jewish. Embrace it.
I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish the way George Santos is Jewish. Maybe you know what? I'm a little
That's
more
not
Jewish.
true.
I'm a little more Jewish than that.
Ugh, I
Okay,
miss
but hold
George
on, guys.
Santos.
Guys. Let's not do an avatar here. And
What does that mean?
You know,
Create
exactly
an
what the
epic
fuck it
piece of
means.
content that is beloved.
He
the
dated
world
a
round?
20-year-old twice recently in 2018 and 2012. That's not recent, but yeah. He dated a 20, 21, and 22-year-old recently. So 19 is not out of the question for him.
I'm 21. Fuck you.
So actually, I was going to defend him, but after seeing these, he's 100%. I don't know if they're dating, but he definitely took her out on this date.
He has been linked recently to a 23-year-old model named Victoria. It hasn't been announced that they broke up, but she was not present at the party.
I would date like the absolute youngest.
So he's anyway, back to the tweet. Good night, especially to Leonardo Dicaprio, who's now dating the 19-year-old goddess of youth. He now has a full 6 year of dating her before she gets too old. Love that for him. True love at its finest. Fun fact, she was negative 7 years old when Titanic came out. Inspiring. This face. Dane Cook, I'm dating a 23-year-old. Leonardo DiCaprio, hold my beer. Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend, I can't. That's good. So Leonardo DiCaprio is nearly 50 and dating somebody who went to prom on Zoom. Wow. These people are funny.
Yeah, there's some good ones. That's why, even though, all jokes aside, it does appear to be at least publicly debunked that they were together.
What do you mean publicly debunked?
Both parties denied it.
Of course they did.
I don't.
You born yesterday?
Public nudity calls are interesting.
People with the same age gap as Leonardo DiCaprio. That's fucked up, bro. That's crazy. No, Million, her stepdad, and The Last of Us. Oh shit, that's not good at all.
No.
Leonardo DiCaprio fighting climate change to leave a better planet for his girlfriends. Love that. These people are fucking on fire. Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend is so young, her high school experience was interrupted by COVID-19. Kind of similar.
Similar.
Not as funny, honestly, as the Zoom.
And it
prom
got way
one.
more likes, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. This one was, we already read. So, yeah, he's getting skewered. And rightfully so. I wish he just stopped, bro. See, I saw an article that said he was dating a 29-year-old model, and I was like, wow, he broke the curse. But actually, it's a 10 years difference. So there it is, Leonardo DiCaprio, ladies and gentlemen. He does not care at all. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. How long have we been going there, Dano?
We've been going 3 hours, so...
Well, that about cues me up. So remember, guys, there is no leftovers tomorrow. Hassan has a obligation to do something for Twitch. I don't, whatever. But yeah, he won't be here. So we're not going to have an episode tomorrow. But we will have a banger episode on Friday.
With?
Who's coming on Friday?
Ian and Anissa.
Oh, yeah, Ian and Anissa. Banger.
Banger alert. Banger. Should we dress up like this again, you think? What do you think?
I think this is the new you.
Yeah?
I think you need to do it every day.
I think so,
Dan.
too.
I think the person you dress up as is Dan.
I've been feeling myself today, you know?
Maybe you've finally found your true self all these years.
You've been wearing the mask. You just took it off.
You can't keep playing with your hair. I have noticed that. You keep going like...
It's constantly falling into my face, which is not a problem, as you probably can surmise that I deal with very often.
Can I say something? I feel absolutely dog shit after eating that.
Carrots!
I warned you.
I feel like so fucking gross and regretful. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm not feeling too hot either.
You feeling that, AB, or no?
Yeah, I feel like shit.
Yeah.
I
Force yourself until you're on the verge of vomiting.
Yeah.
God damn, that shit's nasty. It wasn't that good. The burger wasn't that good. I liked that it was square, though.
I don't know where all the hype came from with Wendy's.
I usually like it, but
low tier.
Just saying.
I remember it being really good. It was mid. It was mid. I'm just going to be real. It was mid. Fast food, though. What do you want? It's like Mr. Beast chocolate.
Or
You get
Mr.
what
Beast
you
burger.
expect.
Would you rather eat a piece of dog shit off the ground or some Wendy's?
I would pick Wendy's every time, man. 100% of the time.
Damn, ringing endorsement.
Those Mr. Beast burgers weren't far off from dog shit, though. I will say that.
It was that bad?
It was, yeah, the chicken burger was horrible.
Whoa, don't you remember?
Oh, they were like pink and like uncooked chicken. And
Dude,
shit?
it was a
Ghost
catastrophe.
Yeah,
it was
right.
inedible garbage. It was the worst food experience I've ever had off ordering.
Garbage.
Stick to the cookies, dude. I've seen the least
cookies
amount
wrong?
of advertising for the cookies.